Welcome in, everyone. Today I'm going to give you a sneak peek of some new mods that come from a new map. It's currently being worked on by our good friend Lambo mods. Now these are in serious alpha, pre-alpha stage. They're all going to be worked on a lot more. The map is not ready to show off, so we have the dirt of Elm Creek here is where we're going to show these off. Some really interesting stuff. He's working hard on the map. I'm going to put the links to Lambo down in the description. So if you want to get some more information on this, he's produced quite a few videos of his own on this. But he was kind enough to send this over so I can show it off a little bit. Take a look, go down in the description, hit him up, and see what he's got to show you there, because he knows a lot more about this than I do. But I'm going to show you the best I can. Some really cool stuff he's got. So let's get to it. So we're going to start here in the build mode. Lambo has included a bunch of buildings that will be used on the Mars map. Very creative stuff. He's done a bunch of modeling, spent a lot of time creating these to make it look like Mars and feel like Mars. So these are not what we're talking about. These are obviously your normal sheds. We go to decoration and others. You can see here we have normal stuff, and then we have the stuff that Lambo has done. These are all pieces, parts. Now with these you can create your own Mars habitats. So we have a home hab here. As you can see, it's pretty cool there just in and of itself. So we're going to place this down over here. We rotate it a little bit. We're going to do toggle remote on, make it a little bit easier. I do suggest when you get these that you have the place anywhere. That's going to be required, and I'll show you why. Let's place that. So just as a building in and of itself, this thing is pretty cool. Looks like Mars. Nice little habitat, sealed. We got the doors. Great sounds on the airlock. Now again, these will be decorated, that sort of thing, made a little bit better. Mars, you got to shut your doors. But again, he's still working on these. These are just the initial versions of these. So what can we do with these now? We want to make our habitat. We go back to the construction menu. Now I'm gonna jump in easy from the dev mode here. You can see there is a trigger there, that little yellow box for the door. And yes, all of these are going to be PC only. So what we want to do is make sure we don't have multiple doors hitting multiple doors. So as you can see there, we have a tunnel. So we want to branch off of this. You can see there's no trigger on that door. No trigger on that door. You just want to keep multiple doors away. So for example, some of these have doors, some do not. The steps are not going to be a problem. Let's just put a tunnel here. I'm going to put this way. Now you do need to line these up. The best way is going to be, nice overhead view here. We want to kind of line these up best we can. I want that step right in the middle. And this is why the place anywhere really helps out. And let's see how we did. Turn these off. Now if we go in here, that's actually not bad. You clip a little bit right there. But there's into our hab. So we did miss just a little bit. Okay. You got your steps there. That's not a problem. We can go back. You can sell that. You can see how these connect. We go back. They try a different tunnel. This one might be a little bit easier. And you can try to place these however you'd like, whatever works for you. See, that'll rise up a little bit there. Let's see how we did there. Again, that one is much better. It goes into our hab. We can shut our door between the two buildings. And now we have tunnel. So sort of a Lincoln log construction method to these. Now, say we want a bigger tunnel. This is a little four-way connector. I'm gonna go in there. Now you'll see that that is round at end and these are oval. So what you need to do is you have connectors. Now that's a connector large, oval to oval. So what we want is an airlock. Airlock large connector. As you can see, that round bit will go into the oval bit. So if we get these kind of lined up, and this will take some practice. You can see they kind of overlap a little bit seamlessly from one to the other. Back into our hab. So now that we've got our large connector on there, yeah, we want to look. We have no door there, so we're fine. None of these have doors on them. Good. So we want to just line this up kind of straight. And then we can get a little bit closer. Just want to get those little pieces to kind of overlap just a little. Now let's look how we did. I gotta say, that's pretty close. Now we've built ourselves a little all Martian base. Now we can do many things off of this. Maybe a little bit more of what we can build. Just get a little wider view. All right, so we've got a little bit of a complex going here. I want to show this other thing. It's a production. He's got a hydroponic greenhouse. Right now, it's just making the base game stuff. You can see here. We've got it, so we've set up our little airlock door here. Got it kind of lined up. We want to bring it just so you can see these rubber pieces kind of overlap just a little. And then we place. We magically reappear inside there. We got a little stuck on there. This is a factory. As you can see, tomatoes, lettuce, and strawberries. Just for now, again, these are so early. Just getting the models done. Hasn't really worked on the productions. As you can see, we open our door to our hydroponic greenhouse and we've connected to the main section. Now, again, you can put these any way you like. However you want to put these together. He's going to have more buildings. The habs, home hab over here is going to be decorated. Got the greenhouse there. But there are many different ways for you to build these. Again, it's just up to your own creativity, which I really love. I'm having a blast putting these together. We have airlock with steps, airlock without the steps, which will help you if you don't want to hide them. You got a little four-way connect. You want to branch off. This is kind of a cool little windowed area. Again, that's our air large connector. We've got a donning tunnel, which they sat down. I can show you all these. We've shown these, our large T, our L tunnel door. Drop down. As you can see, all these things work really well so far. Our tunnel. Little four-way. Again, you got a little window here, so just give you a little view of the outside. Basically a three-way there. I love the sounds on those. Again, that'll be where your, spacesuit's kept. Hopefully we'll get to wear that. Again, you can set these up however you want. It's just limited to your creativity. He is working on them now. Going to try and make them a little bit more user-friendly to place down and connect. But as they are right now, I mean, I haven't had a ton of time with these, but I've already kind of made a pretty cool base right there. And I can go off. Once he puts more buildings down, it'll be even better. Okay, lastly, we have a few vehicles he has also sent over, included with this little sneak peek. Look at our vehicles. We've got Ted. Ted does come in a couple different ways. We've got the titanium tip, the traction on the Mars soil, or the crawlers, which are very cool. We've got a 3-point attacher. Yes, you can attach things to this, and a mag lift. Now the mag lift is gonna go with, and we'll jump out of there real quick. This right here, it's a big bag lifter. You can carry bags of fert, bags of seed, supplies with that. The other thing, and the one that people are going to go crazy for, is this thing, Archer. This is going to be a miner. It will require a terraform, and it is absolutely massive. I can't even get it all in here. There's a baby on board. I don't know why there's babies on Mars, but there is. We're gonna look at this on the ground where you can actually see it. But let's go back and just show everything else. And then he's got a maintenance pallet for supplies. So here we go. There is Archer. Now again, these are in very alpha stage. Got a lot of work left to do on these. And I shouldn't be throwing the things around. Here is Ted with our mag lift, our big bag handler, as you can see. So we can drive these things around. You do have these straps on that as well. We do have straps on the back, so you will be carrying supplies on this. There is your maintenance pallet, and that will work its way into the game, into the story. But this is a big bag handler. It does have the straps there, straps there. Head, as you can see, is just kind of cute. He actually fits under, this is called Archer. Lambo likes his acronyms. I'm not going to tell you the acronyms yet. It may change a little early yet, but you can actually drive this thing right under Archer. This thing will be used to carry little supplies around the map. Get you from here to there with some things. Here is our big rock crushing mining machine. It does go up and down. This will work great with terraform. I have seen it in action. It is pretty amazing. Goes up there. It does drive. It will mine. Got some damage on the side again. A lot of texture to do. It's going to build a full cabin. This is what you're going to be using to mine on Mars with. And you can just see it's just massive. I mean, going to be on a planet. So maybe we can mine Ted. Maybe. No. Let's leave Ted alone. You can just imagine the amount of dirt you can move with this thing. Just huge, phenomenal. Wait till you get some textures on it. This whole concept that Lambo's got with the Mars map, I think, is amazing. The buildings we showed earlier, these few pieces of equipment, hopefully, are enough to get you very excited about what he's got in store. If you played Lambo's last map, Waterworld, you know how amazing that is and how much detail and story he puts into it. I expect nothing less coming out of Mars. Well, this is a little bit big for the road. I don't think traffic's going to be happy with us, but this will fit in perfectly on another planet. Mars specifically, I can't wait till we get more involved in this. He gets some more models built, some more textures built, and we get to actually go test it out on the red dirt of Mars. Going to be amazing. Again, I'm going to put Lambo's links down in the description. Make sure you go check him out. He does provide updates on several of his channels of how this is going to go, what he's working on. Sometimes he even streams actually making them. So go check him out. I want to thank him for sending this stuff over for me to play around with. And until next time, guys, if you like these videos, hit that like, hit the subscribe, and thank you for watching.